We all love ourselves. But what about our voices? Not always, right? When we hear ourselves in a voice clip or a video, it does feel cringy at first. But why is it so? What makes our voices so ugly in some scenarios? Or why do we feel so? In this video, let's discuss why don't you like your recorded voice. When we speak, what makes the voice is our vocal cords vibrating together. The vocal cords are two smooth muscle tissues. The air which leaves our lungs pass through our vocal cords. The vibrating vocal cords transfer their energy to the air which comes in contact with them, and sound waves start to travel through air. When these sound waves reach another person's ear, their eardrums vibrate accordingly. These vibrations are then picked up by some sensors on the hair follicles in that person's inner ear and transformed into electric signals. The electric signals reach that person's brain and then processed into useful information. Thus happens hearing. This is what happens when someone else hears what we say. But what happens when the voice is recorded? Sound waves which are traveling through the air are picked up by a microphone. A diaphragm inside the microphone vibrate according to the sound waves and produce electric signals. These electric signals are then received by an amplifier, and signals with a higher amplitude are produced. These signals then reach a loudspeaker, and the diaphragm inside it is vibrated. This again produces sound waves. In the case of a perfect microphone loudspeaker combination, the speaker's voice is reproduced as it was originally, but with a higher volume. These sound waves again travel through the atmosphere and reach a person's ear. Similarly, as we speak, our voice reach our own ears and we hear it. But one more thing happens alongside. Our vocal cords and ears are both part of our head. So the sound waves from our vocal cords travel through a second medium. That's our bones and skull. Such transfer of sound waves is called bone conduction. When voice reach our ears through bone conduction, it is heard differently. The voice will have a lower pitch. Thus we hear our own live voices, as a combination from two mediums. It will have a higher bass. Our brain is only familiar with this voice of ours. So when we hear our own voice with a higher pitch from a different source, we cannot accept it. This is why we dislike our own recorded voices. But eventually our brain will accept the variation. That's it for this video. If you want to know more information on other subjects, consider subscribing to Factonium.